Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you shall be watching this. Welcome to Angelical Wisdoms, the extended version. Hope you're having a fabulous day or night, wherever you shall be in the world. So, as we talked about before, we're taking a message from Angelical Wisdoms, the book, and just unpacking it a little bit and seeing what else the angels want us to know about this particular message. Now, again, anytime that you read a message or I talk it out loud, whatever you happen to get for the message is what's right for you. Again, the messages can be interpreted so many different ways, and whatever the angels and your spiritual pit crew want you to know is the message that will come out. But let's see what message we're going to be unpacking today. Ooh, juicy. You are so needed. Hi, Danielle. You are so needed on this planet, right here, right now. It is not a coincidence or by chance that you are here. Go forth and sprinkle your unique amazingness out into the world, for you have no idea how much of a difference you could truly make. You don't need Tinkerbell's dust when you have your own special brand. That's a juicy one. Hi, Elizabeth. What is really coming through for this message is that when we're reincarnated, it's never by chance or by coincidence. So whatever you happen to, I know it's a good one, isn't it, Elizabeth? Whatever you're here to learn and whatever your purpose with is needed right here, right now. So, and another thing I want you to think about, hi Lauren, what I want you to think about is all of your past, all of the stuff that you've gone through, be it good or bad, whatever you have gone through is why you are needed on this planet right here, right now. Let's face it, we cannot help anyone unless we have technically gone through something ourselves. Now, don't get me wrong, there are things that you can, courses you can do and things that you can learn, but let's face it, until you've had hands-on experience, you're never going to truly be able to identify, empathize, commiserate if need be, or help them truly along their path. So rather than thinking, oh, you have no idea what my past was, how about we start reframing it and thinking, wow, my past got me to here, and that is freaking awesome. Who can I help now with this wonderful knowledge? So that's the first point of this. Another thing is, it doesn't matter what you do for a job or what you do in your personal time, everything makes a difference. Whether it be you're serving coffee at a coffee shop and you're giving people a smile or really nice service or a really good freaking cup of coffee. It could be that you're the person I pay my petrol to at the service station. It could be that you deliver my local newspaper. It doesn't matter the job you have. If you do it from the heart and with love, you are always going to make a difference. And you don't necessarily need to know what difference that is that you're making. Another point is, no matter what job you have, you can still make a difference in your personal life. So whether that is smiling at a stranger as you walk past them, whether that is picking up something that someone has dropped, or a little old lady that can't reach something on the shelves. It could be donating your time or your money to charity. It could be doing a number of things, picking up rubbish off the beach for Mother Earth. No matter what you do is making a difference. So don't think you have to have this big, amazing job or a spiritual business or anything like that. You can still make a difference doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I think it's really important to remember that, because there's so many times it's like, yeah, but I'm just this. But no, you're not just that. You wouldn't be doing that job or whatever you're doing in your personal life if you weren't meant to be doing it. If it wasn't either a step on your path to something else, or whether it was something that people needed from you right here and right now. So never discount where you are, what you do, be it personal or business, because it can all make a difference. Another idea that came to me as we read this, you don't need Tinkerbell's dust when you have your own special brand. So I think it would be really cool if, for whenever you watch this or whoever's on the live, was to have a moment and sit of what your own special dust looks like. Because then when you're feeling crappy, when you're going to work, when you're doing meditation, when you're doing anything like that, if you are either struggling or you need a little boost or you just want to superpower your freaking day, you can imagine your own special brand of Tinkerbell dust, be it an Elizabeth dust, a Lauren dust, a Danielle dust, whatever the case may be, and you can sprinkle that so that you can feel protected, you can know that you're making a difference, to know that this is your special brand of dust and nobody else on the planet has it. So think about, actually maybe we'll do it as a little exercise again. So if you close your eyes, and first if you need to imagine Tinkerbell's dust, what it looks like, see it sprinkling, see it sparkling. And then if you turn your awareness to yourself, what does your dust look like? What colour is it? Is it all the colours of the rainbow? Is it a specific colour? Is it a colour that's meaningful to you? Maybe your favourite colour? Is it a colour that they think that you need? Does it have a sparkle, a shimmer, a shine? How does it look? Is it metallic? Does it glitter? Is it see-through? Really think about all of the parts that go into it. And then even go as far as to see, does it live in something? Does it live in a beautiful pretty jar with a cork stopper? Or does it just sprinkle above your head like magic, like rain? How does it look to you? And feel free to share what your special brand looks like. And just remember that this special brand of dust is your own. You can assign to it whatever you want, whether it's your protection, whether it's just to remind you of how freaking amazing you are. Let it tell you its purpose right now. Is it special for you, or can you use it for other people? What does your special brand of dust look like? And then when you're ready, just come back, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes and see Honey Mustard has joined us for the live. And just remember the feelings that your special brand of dust gave you. So again, when you need it, you can know what it feels like. Say hello, Lauren. She's a bit of a camera hog. I'm surprised she didn't come on last week either, because that's usually her. That's usually your MO, isn't it? So when you're back, feel free to share what your special dust looks like. Ooh, that's beautiful, Danielle. Ooh, I love it, Elizabeth. How beautiful. When you go away, it might also be worth seeing if there's any other textures to it, whether it has smell, whether it maybe give you sound, anything like that. Just see if you can really start attaching to your sparkles. So again, you can use them and know when they're there. And you can even let them know, look, I would love for you to automatically come when I need you, or when I need that bit of extra mojo or whatever. You can assign it tasks that it needs to do for you, or you can just choose to do that simple exercise whenever you need it. Oh, I love that it's for everyone, Danielle. That's beautiful. So now that you have your dust, oh, beautiful, Lauren. That's so nice. Electrically pulsing. Hi, Rosa, you made it. So let's just talk about that message again and see if anything else needs to come out, especially now that you've got your own brand of dust and we've had a bit of an unpacking. You are so needed on this planet, right here, right now. Oh, Rosa, you've missed so much. Oh, I love that, Christine. I love Tinkerbell too. How awesome is she? Beautiful. And you never know, when you start connecting more to your dust, it may start changing and evolving a little bit. Yeah, I know, Rosie, you're going to have to come back and look, because we just did an exercise to find our own special brand of Tinkerbell dust. You don't want to miss that. So, getting back to the message. You are so needed on this planet, right here, right now. It is not a coincidence or by chance that you are here. Go forth and sprinkle your unique amazingness out into the world, for you have no idea how much of a difference you could truly make. You don't need Tinkerbell's dust when you have your own special brand. So, I also feel that certain people and certain times we walk into people's lives for a reason, be it to help them, be it to help ourselves, be it to collaborate and everything like that. So it's a really good idea to start being, I guess, a little bit more intuitively aware of who's coming into your sphere all the time. And it also might be a little bit of a nudge to who you should possibly be helping, who you should possibly be directing your life work at, what you should be possibly doing in your personal life. And I can tell you, if you ignore the little hints and nudges, and they will get bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't help but ignore them anymore. So just remember that as well. And it really bears repeating that everything you've gone through to here, it's all there to make you help others. And it doesn't have to be in a professional capacity. It can be purely personal. It could be purely that you're, the friend that everyone comes to, or, the person that sits next to you that you have no clue who it is, tells you their life story. It doesn't have to be in a professional capacity. But everything you have gone through will help you from now on. But it's up to us to start deciding that we're the adults now. We can hug our inner child and let them know that they are completely safe, and that we're going to keep them safe. We're going to keep them loved and protected. But it's time to start using what we've been through as a positive rather than a negative. Because so many of us want to keep in the woe is me. And it's fine for a time to do that, because we all need to learn and we all need to heal from it. But we most definitely need to start seeing it as a positive and going, holy shitballs. Hi, Debbie. Holy shitballs, if that didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be the person that I was now. I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have now. I wouldn't have the heart and the empathy that I have now. I wouldn't have the possibly take no shit persona that I have now. So everything that you've gone through is truly, truly there to help you on this next step. But are you ready to take the next step? Yeah, it kind of slipped out, Rosa. I'm trying to be good on these lives and not swear so much. So now is the time to realize the difference we can make rather than, I'm seeing a pig rolling around in muck, so that's what I'm going to go with. Rather than rolling around in our own muck, it's really time to say, yep, you know what? Yep, me too, Rosa. You know what? All of that happened to me, but, and I'm not saying this lightly because I've gone through a lot myself. Exactly, Penny. Jump and the universe will catch me. So now it's all about, yep, that all happened to me, but so what? It's kind of like that, how they always say we're twins. If they go through the same, let's say, shitty childhood, and one turns out to be a bastard and the other turns out to be the most caring, beautiful soul there is. They both went through the same thing. So what's the difference? And the difference is in our choice. So yes, all of that happened to us, but now it's time for us to take the responsibility and go, you know what? Now I'm using it for my purpose. Who can I help with this? What can I do with this? How can I let it strengthen me rather than tear me down? And I think that's really important to know. How can it strengthen me and not tear me down? Because here's the thing, even though we don't necessarily ask for everything that happens to us, one, there's usually a reason for it, unbeknownst to us. And two, we can choose how we react to it. So yes, there is some horrible, horrible stuff that goes on in the world, and I'm not belittling it, but we can choose how we let it react, how we react to it, and we can choose how long we let it react to us. So I think that's a really important thing to say. So it's time to jump and let the universe catch you. It's time to know that you are here for a purpose, and it's not to be a victim anymore. It's really not time to be a victim. It's ready to rise. It's definitely your down to choice, Rosa. It's time to rise, and it's time to know that you are needed on this planet. So what are you doing? Are you allowing yourself to be needed, or are you allowing yourself to get caught up in all of your woes? So, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your woes, but there's a time to wallow, and then there's a time to straighten yourself up and start moving forward. And this is your message today, to straighten up and start moving forward because you are needed. And also remember, it doesn't matter the job you have. It doesn't matter what you do in your personal life. As long as you're doing it from an open heart and with love, then yes, you'll make a difference. You'll totally make a difference. And you don't have to have the recognition for it, whether it be in how many people are in your lives, how many people like things. The fact is, whoever needs to see you or your message will see it and will be impacted by it. Whether it's paid, free, whatever. So please remember that when you're like, oh, I didn't get any likes on that, or oh, like that person didn't even smile back at me. We don't know what other people are going through. And as long as you did it from a positive place and from your heart space, that's all that matters. It's really all that matters. Because 5 minutes later, that person might go, holy, like, that was beautiful, that girl smiling at me. That was beautiful that they held the door open to me. And right there, you've made a difference. So that message again today. You are so needed on this planet, right here, right now. It is not a coincidence or by chance that you are here. Go forth and sprinkle your unique amazingness out into the world, for you have no idea how much of a difference you could truly make. You don't need Tinkerbell's dust when you have your own special brand. Thank you, ladies. So, you are unique and you're one of a kind. You've got your special brand of stardust, or whichever dust you want to call it. And you're going to realize that you are here to make a difference, no matter what. So, enjoy your day. I'll see you same place, same time next week. And as always, keep walking your spiritual path. Mwah! And thank you everyone for joining me. And remember, you can go back and do the special brand of stardust if you need to. But until next week, bye.